Manar Tatanji.
Informed by the clerk to ask you guys, I don't know if we should start the time yet, but I was asking, I emailed you guys for a time extension of 60 seconds. I didn't get a...
Go ahead and talk,
Alrighty.
and we'll see how it goes.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, City Council. My name is Manar Tatanji. I am 20 years old, and I have lived here in Irvine, California since 2006. And I have graduated Irvine High School, class of 2015. Currently, I am a junior at California State University, Fullerton, majoring in biochemistry, and I've been coaching boys volleyball at IHS since graduating there almost 3 years ago. I'm not a political science student, so I come before this council and the mayor as a tax-paying Irvine citizen. What I am is a story about dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction with the city's traffic, or out-of-control development, and I am most dissatisfied with this city council's attempt to shunt democracy out of this hall. Of course, I'm speaking on the behalf of Irvine for Responsible Growth, but in essence, I am speaking on the behalf of all the residents of the city. I'll be talking about how my neighbors and I have been receiving mail from PACs all the way from Sacramento lying to our residents, saying that the petition that we are trying to get signatures for is somehow a deception. Or I could talk about how this committee is attempting to make a charter change that is taking away the right of the electorate to vote on development projects that directly affect our city and are being built inside the limits of Irvine. I mean, how far removed from reality is this council become? I mean, do you guys really wake up in the morning and think this is a good idea? I'm just confused until I discovered that these are the actions of a committee, of a body whose loyalty, integrity, and soul have been bought. We know that Councilwoman Fox, Councilwoman Shea, Mayor Wagner have each received tens of thousands of dollars from PACs and developers. We know that the council has no intention of allowing democracy in our chamber. Notice that I said our chamber, not your chamber. I think you guys have forgotten that this is our domain, that you sit in this chair because you were voted in by people that you're trying to silence. We pay your salary and you work for us, not the PACs, not the developers. And this public comment thing is honestly kind of a joke. I mean, what, you guys really convinced us that we're addressing our leaders? I mean, we don't even get a response. You guys don't answer any of our questions. Mayor Wagner, you've gone so far as to say that you can't discuss development with us by falsely citing the Brown Act. I've read the Brown Act. It doesn't restrict interactive public meetings. You expect us to sit here and trust you and your decisions, but the problem is we don't trust you. None of us do. And the reason I am aware of this is, well, I mean, I've had amazing AP government teachers at Irvine High, like, Ms. Smith and Mr. Resendez, who taught me about government, and they taught me that you shouldn't sell your values and your soul. And it turns out that the specific issue, on this specific issue, Mayor Wagner, Councilwoman Fox and Shea, you guys have sold your souls for $127,000, $10,000, and $20,000 each on this issue. I mean, what's disheartening is that a 20-year-old has to lecture the council on this pathetic state of affairs that, in my opinion, is...
Go ahead and wrap up the lecture, please.
That is, in my opinion, nothing but a few levels above, prostitution. I mean, why are you guys trying to sabotage the democratic process?
Thank you. The next speaker is Matt Buck.
It is a sabotage. I mean, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck,
thank you,
sir, it is a duck. This initiative measure we are trying to pass not only doesn't stop all the development, but we just want
residents... If you want to participate in democracy, you'll also follow the rules. You are done. Thank you. You've had more than your 3 minutes. Matt Buck.